Hi, I hope you're so well wherever you are in this now moment. I'm Jane, and I'd like to share a vision and a perspective that will hopefully bring forth a sense of clarity and ease and peace for your now and what's ahead. So, y'all, I keep seeing March 2025 as being a time where the energy is going to vibrate so much that it will pop, becoming a major catalyst for what will begin to unfold in April. So the energy has been building. And this energy is the energy of consciousness. It's the energy of the earth. It's the energy of great spirit. It's the energy of love that's always present. And what's happening is, as the frequency, the energy, the vibration of it is increasing in amplitude, it's like speeding up, okay? So we've got this vibration that's like grrr, and March is going to get so fast, if you will, that it's going to just poof. And that poof is going to present itself as a massive opportunity for a couple things. This opportunity is going to be the chance to choose. And this choice is going to be multifold. One of the choices is going to be, how brave, willing, and courageous are you to step into your dharma, your purpose, your calling that's next level. Many of us humans have been living our purpose, and there is already a shift happening. This shift it's almost like you're getting ready to get more serious about your calling, your investment, your path, your purpose, your gift, your offering, your calling. And that choice is, do you do it or do you not? It's up to you. There will also be a choice when this occurs to choose love, to choose peace, to choose presence, to choose acceptance. That will be, both of these things are not necessarily the easiest because it goes against the grain of the program, of the matrix, of the conditioned ways the culture of humans have been programmed. The culture of humans have been programmed to just, follow the rules, put your head down, get to work, believe the media, right? Believe the doctor, believe authority. And all of that will be brought to light. When that happens, it's going to feel very cloudy, chaotic. Imagine, when people do those like gender reveal things for babies and they like blow the and it's like blue or pink or whatever. How it's not like a boom, but it's like a dust cloud, like a volcano erupting. There's a and then you can't really see anything, okay? And then that's going to settle, and it's going to seem really messy and gross. So imagine this, right? This energetic consciousness is where it's going to just seem really messy, really chaotic, very unclear. That's why it's really important to be able to like tune in to your own truth, your own alignment, your own energy body, your own mental body, your own emotions without projecting and blaming and all of that stuff. And then as it settles, it's going to feel like, oh God, like really, like this is a mess. How will we ever clean it up? How will we ever get through this? How will we ever make amends? How can we ever align and rectify? And so there might be feelings of mass confusion, hopelessness, helplessness, the giving up, the like, oh, I can't. It's too much for me to handle. That's why the first thing I said, that being called forth for your dharma is going to be very, very important for those of you that are actually committed. Because when this happens, you will be called forth to be in your purpose, because your purpose is what will clean up that mess, okay? That mess of what's been hidden in the illusion, hidden in the Maya, hidden in the matrix, the just massive amounts of distortion through control and oppression and suppression and like money and trafficking and just like all of these things. So it's going to settle. It's going to seem real messy. And it doesn't stay like that forever, okay? It does clear. It does get cleaned up. It does change. And after any big mess, once it's cleaned, if you will, it's like if you've ever experienced a tornado, how it's like, dark, loud, chaotic, and then once it all clears, it's like, whoa, the greens are greener, the blues are bluer, like the birds are more loud, like there's this clearing that happens that makes life feel so much more pure, even if there is destruction, okay? So that is what I see happening. And the big version of that is going to be happening in what I'm seeing as like March 2025 and moving into April. That being said, it doesn't mean it's going to be this one event, because we live in an eternal now. So that means that as the big version of this occurs, it will also happen on micro levels and micro timelines. So it may already be happening for you. It may happen after that, almost like tentacles of experiences of time. And there will be this like bigger collective energetic poof. It doesn't also mean that it's going to be a quick process. However, the time that it takes us as humans to move through this and to navigate through this will be much quicker if we are in our hearts, if we are in our dharma, if we're in our purpose, if we're in our meditation, if we're in our prayers, if we're connected to the earth, connected to Great Spirit, connected to love and each other. That is the way that we will expedite the cleaning up of all of this. That means that we will get to remember, if we haven't already, the deep gift and presence of this earth, her energy, her consciousness, her medicine, the gift of Great Spirit, the life, the energy, the pulse, the brilliance, the inspiration, the fortitude, the just everlasting grace and presence. And we're going to be reminded of the gift and power of each other as humans, as community, not just when the I am is being me, but when the I am is being me as everyone, then we unite as this massive force field of united human. There's nothing more powerful than a human that has fire in their heart, that's ready and willing to stand up and live in their purpose, not fight what's happening outside of them. That is so very different. And that's going to be something that occurs. People will see the chaos, and they're going to want to fight the chaos, right? After this happens, there are going to be humans that are going to be like, no, this can't be true. I need to tell you why this is so wrong. And what they're going to do is they're going to keep that stirred up. They won't allow it to settle as quickly as it can. It can only settle when we feel and be peace. If we're not in that true embodied energy, consciousness, and frequency, we'll just keep it stirred up longer. Again, we're eternal, so it doesn't matter. I am on the fast track. I want to see it like poof. Okay, look, we're all just watching it. Oh, mess. Okay, dharma, purpose. Look at that, cleaned up, buttercup, so fast. That's what I would love to see. But if we're busy blaming and name calling and saying some really horrific things, then it keeps it too cloudy for us to see clearly. And until we can see clearly, do we know what direction to go? You know, when you're at a fork in the road, it's nice to see the fork, right? But if you're at the fork in a road and there's nothing but heavy, dense fog, you don't even know that you maybe had a choice to turn one way or the other because you just couldn't see. The equivalent to being on your phone all the time. If you're always scrolling and your head is never up and your feet are never on this earth and you're not walking your path, very clear on the your path, it's your heart's path. If you're not clearly walking that, then you won't know what's ahead. You won't see what's actually truthfully happening. You won't feel your intuition. You won't feel this resonant call to your purpose because you're going to be blindly following the images and data that are being projected on this cloud. The heart can see through anything, y'all. I heard someone recently, actually I saw their post and then I'll get off. And she's a spiritual shaman. She calls herself a shaman. And I'm not saying she is or is, I'm just giving the background. And the first line of something that she wrote publicly was like, if X, Y, and Z for people, there's no hope for humanity. So she's not reading into the same field of possibility that I am. And that's okay. Her reality is that people are hopeless and that they can't do what I am seeing humanity doing now and can do. And I want to share this very clearly, that there is more than hope for humanity. Life is going to live. There will be humans that will live and survive and thrive and be happy and healthy and connected and cared for and nourished and nurtured. There always will be. And I have a deep faith and belief and knowing and trust that the humans that live, that survive the worst of the worst, are those who are willing to be present with the pain, the suffering, the sorrow, the grief, the anger, and all the things, and keep moving, and keep creating, and keep singing, and keep dancing, and keep loving, and keep praying, and keep believing. Those are the humans that live over and over and over and over again, that keep ascending and evolving and bringing forth new ideas and new inventions and new ways to make life better and easier for all. So if your teacher or your guru or someone that's behind the pulpit talking to you talks about how things are hopeless, that humans are hopeless if they believe X, Y, or Z, ask yourself, is that aligned with your truth? If it is, keep following them, please. And if it's not, follow you. Follow your own heart and ignore the hopeless, the helpless, the victim consciousness of we'll never get through this. Because the people that are spouting those words are the same people that are keeping the cloud in the air, the same people that are fighting, the same people that are hating, that are judging, that are talking about how bad things are. Things are always going to be bad. Things are just getting worse and worse and worse. If that's the belief of your guru, that things are only getting worse, then that, my friend, is the reality that will be experienced. And that's the choice. That's the choice. That is the choice that we are moving into, the collective choice to say, no, things are getting better. And it doesn't mean that there's not going to be a mess, and that there's not going to be chaos, and that there's not going to be death, and there's not going to be suffering. Oh no, bet we get to live through all that. But it's through all that that we come back home. And that home is the heart, it's connection, it's unity, it's oneness. Oneness individuated. So that means that I am myself, you are yourself, and we're all being ourselves. And in the interdependence, we create this beautiful sacred cymatic on this earth plane. We create a whole new energetic geometric pattern. We create the new earth. The grid work is already here. It's for us to remember, individuate, anchor in, and grow and blossom and bloom, and offer our fruits to the world as a gift that they are. So we're moving into the timeline, y'all, where things are getting ready to, I don't want to say explode, because that sounds really dramatic, but it kind of is. Just, okay? You can follow whoever you want. You can believe whatever you choose. And you have an opportunity now to claim your devotion. To claim your devotion. Is your devotion to peace? Is your devotion to harmony? Is your devotion to love? Is your devotion to presence? Is your devotion to prosperity? Is your claim your devotion. And if you really claim it and you declare it as all of you that you are, that all of your thoughts, words, and actions will be congruent with that devotion, then bet all the beings that come into your field will be in harmonic resonance with that devotion. It doesn't mean that everyone that's going to be devoted to joy will be only magnetized to you. It means that there will be a harmonic resonance. So that means the peace devotees, the peace devotees, the prosperity devotees, the love devotees, the bliss devotees. All of these higher frequency energies, these divine harmonic resonant tones of our higher self, our higher nature, will start to literally create a harmonic resonance. So it's almost like how DJs can mix two songs, and how it's you don't even notice how the one song shifted to the other, or they'll overlay two songs and they just go together. It's like that. We're creating a whole new universe. It's a whole new sound. And the naysayers will literally be a different frequency. They're a different resonant tone. They're a different consciousness. They're a different vibe. It's a different earth. It's a different life. It's a different way of being. So imagine this, and then it settles. Choice is going to be made during that dust cloud, that dust storm, if you will, the cloudy bits everywhere. As the choices are made, it's it's a big choice. So when that big choice is made and the dust clears, it might seem like there are two very distinct realities being played out. And I want to share this, that no matter what is being played out and created in this collective consciousness field that we call reality, it's all in the highest good for us to come together and unite in love. So no matter how bad it gets or how good it seems, it is always an opportunity to choose love. And it may not be easy, y'all. I promise it may not be easy. But it's so easy. I love that I'm wearing the shirt that says live in love right now. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share because it's very important. I feel it's very important. If you find this important, tell others, share this with others, get the word out. That there's always an opportunity to make this choice. And if you're confused, you don't know where to turn, who to turn to, just for guidance, follow someone that ignites something in your heart, in your body, that just feels okay, so that feels true and good. Okay. I'm getting ready to leave Indonesia today. Gonna spend some time in Greece before I head back to the United States. Once I get back to the United States, I'm gonna be doing a tour around, visiting certain places that the land is calling me to hold ceremony and prayer. So if this is something that you're interested in, if something that I just said, you're like, Bing, I wanna be a part of that frequency, that form of creation, this quantum energetic weaving and anchoring deeper into this new earth harmonic, and also meeting others that are devotees of a literal, just like divine heart presence, please send me an email, follow me on the Insta world. Everything is Jane the Guide. So JaneTheGuide at Gmail, Instagram is JaneTheGuide. Stay connected, because I'll be posting where I will be for these ceremonies, and all will be welcome. So I love you so much. Wherever you are on your path, wherever you are in your life, I love you, because you are here, you're present, you're breathing, and you're adding a harmonic, beautiful sound, a frequency onto this earth that makes it like the most unique symphony that we'll ever experience. So thank you for being present. Thank you for being alive. And thank you so much for listening to this. I send you all so many blessings, so many blessings. And yeah, I love you. Okay, bye. Peace.